My wife's good friend has a grandma that turned 101 years old a few weeks ago. And she highlighted that though her grandma tends to do things slowly, she insists that she does them herself because she knows that if she doesn't use it, she'll lose it. And because of this mindset and a little grace from God, she still lives by herself. Now, I share this story because there's so much wisdom in it. If we want to continue to grow, become successful, or be happy, then we must continue to use and develop the skills, talents, and people that God has given us, or we will eventually lose these things. Just think of how many of us used to have great memories, but as we've gotten older, our mind seems to be slipping. Now, sometimes this has to do with age, but in reality, we've just become too dependent on our calendars and stopped developing our minds. But if we concentrate on using our memory, they'll continue to grow. For instance, I know people in their 90s who can dang near remember the family lineage of everyone in their community. Or think of how many athletes lose all their skills and talents once they stop playing. And they too will blame this on age. But in reality, they just stopped using their skills. But if we kept training, we would retain those talents. For example, 60-year-old NFL Hall of Famer Herschel Walker can still run a 40 under 5 seconds and is dang near as strong as he was when he played. And think of how many leaders, coaches, or managers fail to effectively use all the talent that surrounds them, and then that talent is gone. And most will blame this turnover on bigger salaries, lack of desire, or some other excuse. But in reality, you just failed to use it. Now, there are for sure uncontrollable circumstances that can take away our skills, talents, and people. But oftentimes, it is our lack of action, lack of attention, and lack of awareness that loses these gifts. So if you find that you're not quite as strong as you used to be, that your memory is fading or your people are leaving, then I want to challenge you to do something about it. Get to the gym and start using your muscles. Do activities that challenge your mind. Start recognizing your people. Because if you fail to use them, then I guarantee you'll lose them. To learn even more simple tips on becoming a better leader, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And remember, be a champion today.